off by saying congratulations. I know you guys have the film Never Getting Rid of Me, Bitch, which is had a huge run. I know it was at Mammoth Film Festival and you guys got to see audiences' reactions. What has it been like creating this and now getting to hear from people?
Yeah, so on that, we actually just got into LA Shorts as well, which is really exciting. Mammoth, we unfortunately could not make because of the blizzard, the big snowstorm.
Fair
So
enough.
it was a bit of a bummer. We would have loved to have seen everyone's reactions, but we're really excited for LA Shorts. And then I don't know, Oli, if you want to answer the rest of that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of started out as like this small little idea of us wanting to create a film that accurately represented twins because the media has such a warped view of what twins are and how they operate in the world. So it kind of started off like that, and then we made it, and it ended up not just being something twins could relate to, but like sisters, any type of sibling, anyone who's ever had a close relationship with anyone, or anyone who's ever had a relationship with someone who struggles with mental health. So they always say the universal is in the specific. And I think just by writing about our twin experience, we ended up touching a lot more people than we had originally thought we would.
Definitely. I mean, obviously, twins have a lot in the media, as you said. They're often misinterpreted. Was there anything that you guys learned about yourselves when not only writing this, but filming it?
That's a good question. I mean, I think what was cool, what we did with our film was we wrote the characters without knowing who was going to play each character.
Okay.
And we had our director choose. So we like auditioned for our director and she chose. And so I think we actually thought that we were going to get cast the other way. And so
Okay.
being cast in our own respective roles kind of, I think, like highlighted certain characteristics or personality traits that we didn't realize we already embodied because we kind of assigned them to the other person or whatever. So I think like that to me was really interesting, like getting to see us play up maybe certain sides of ourselves that we don't normally get to, or um, and then having those interact together was really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. If you could describe this whole experience in 3 words each, what would they be?
Okay, I think it would be, ooh, that's such a good question. Magical, um, fulfilling, and I know this is a few words, but so fun. So fun.
I would second those for sure. I would say um something between like life changing but also like a memory that you'll never forget. I don't have the word for that.
Fair
My
enough.
brain's working right now. I would say inspiring, and also because I'm trying to think of different words than yours because yours were really good. Inspiring and also just I can't think of words right now, but something that has to do with feeling like you're a part of a community, something
Mm,
like that, belonging, maybe purpose, something along those lines.
yeah.
Definitely. And I know you guys touched on this earlier. You said you touch a lot of topics. I know death and grief and sisterhood, but also siblinghood is a huge part of this film. Was there a most memorable moment from this set or a scene that you're maybe most proud for people to see?
Um, I feel this is kind of a funny story, but I feel like the most memorable part was we actually shot in a reservoir.
That's
Like we had to
awesome.
swim out in the middle of a lake with like turtles and fish and everything. And it was really, really cold. We were shooting sunset for sunrise. So we were shooting at 7, even in the film it's supposed to be like 5 a.m. So it was pretty cold. It was very cold, and we're in our underwear, and we had to like swim out into the middle of nowhere in this reservoir, and it's getting dark, so the water's like pitch black. There's like seaweed and stuff. And I just like full blown started panicking in the middle of nowhere. And I felt so bad. I was like yelling at my director. I'm like, hurry up, get me out of here. Like, get the shot. I'm freaking out. And
Oh
Bella,
no.
yeah, it was really bad, but it was fun. We all
I
laughed
thought
about it together.
it was really honestly that was really magical. I love swimming. Like I love being
It
underwater.
was really pretty. I just
Yeah.
like,
You
I
were
don't
panicking. Yeah.
I was panicking. I don't swim a lot. I have you can't really tell now, but I bleach my hair. And so I don't go in the water a lot because of the chlorine. So I don't like swim a lot, even though I grew up swimming. So I don't know, there was something about being in like a dark body of water, like regardless, the lifeguard was very attractive, so
Yeah,
that
the lifeguard really.
that like put me at ease.
I was like trying so hard to like help her because she's like, Bella, Bella, I'm panicking, I'm panicking. I was like,
Well, no, because I had to go underwater and like hold my breath for a while,
underwhelming.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
and I ended up going too far down, so I like didn't know when I was gonna hit the surface, and then that freaked me out.
But it was like, regardless of that, it was like very beautiful. Like the sun
It
was
was.
setting. We had a fog machine. Like we were just waiting like around in this
Our team's amazing. They
reservoir.
still like make fun of me for it. It's all fun.
Well, yeah, and I was like in protective sister mode. So I was like, our director's name is Dreams. I was like, Dream, come on, hurry up. But
I mean, you survived. That's a good thing.
yeah, it came out
We did
really, really
survive.
cool. It was like probably, I think like one of my favorite shots visually is us
Yeah,
in
it
that
was.
reservoir. So worth it.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it in the end.
Yeah.
But I know you guys are actresses, producers, writers. Does having so many roles in the entertainment industry depict which roles you take on, like which ones you're offered?
Um, I would say like as an actor, at least where we are in our career, you can't be that picky. So, as long as a role like kind of aligns with your values, like it doesn't go against any of your like ethics or the crew or anything doesn't really make you uncomfortable, you kind of just got to be open-minded to what comes your way. I guess it really depends on I think with writing projects, we can be a bit more particular in what we want to do. We really like to write projects that have to do with like women's relationship with other women or like any project where we feel like we can come in and create dynamic female characters. But I would say with acting, you kind of just roll with the punches and hope for the best. I don't know if you have a different answer, Oli.
No, I agree. I think there are certain things where you could decline a role for if, you're playing a part that has views that you're uncomfortable portraying, or
Like maybe.
if there's like nudity or like anything like that that you don't want to do. I think now that we've had like a solid guest star under our belt, we can be a little more choosy when it comes to those things. But in general, I think we both love being on set, and most roles are written respectfully, so it's not really been a huge issue. And even if it were like a co-star role on a really cool show and it was like a one-liner, like I'd still love to be on set. That's just what we love, whether being in front of the camera or behind. So any opportunity to be on set, we're probably going to take it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And that leads into my last question. You obviously have this, you guest starred on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What is next for you guys? Can you hint at or talk about anything in the future?
We have a couple potential writing projects that we're really excited about that are
We're
kind of
pitching a
in
sequel to a 2000s early classic. So we're hoping that ends up working out. It's really fun. It's very like girl forward, nostalgic. Yeah. So we can't talk about it yet, but we're hoping that pulls through. And we're also working with another producer. He gave us some books that he wants to adapt into a TV show, and it's all about like it's like a young female POV, and we're young women, so he thought it'd be a good fit. So we're looking into that right now. And do you have anything else,
we
Bella?
I was gonna say we hope they bring our characters back on Sunny
So
because they had a bit of a fan following on TikTok and I think the fans would really like to see Bunny and Candy remake an appearance. So
Yeah,
that would
we'll
be fun.
manifest it for you
yeah.
guys.
Yes. And I want to be in a scene with Danny DeVito because we're all the same height.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love
Yeah.
that.
I would love to come back. So yeah.
Well, I cannot wait to see what the future holds for you, and congratulations on everything again.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much. And thank
much.
you for having us.
Yes, such a nice interview.
It was great talking to you guys. Have a great rest of your day.
You
Thank you.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.